Today's lesson is mean, median, and mode. Today's objectives are to find mean, median, mode, and range of a set of data. The vocabulary we need to know is mean is the sum of the data values divided by the number of data values. Then you have a median. Well, mean is kind of like an average, okay? Median is the middle number when the data values are written in order and there is an odd number of data values. If there are an even number, you're going to take the two middle numbers, add them together, and divide by 2, which we'll go over this. Mode is the data item that occurs the most often. If you can have none to more than 1. So it just depends on how many modes you have. If they're all the same number, then there is no mode. Range of a set of data is the difference between the biggest and the smallest numbers. The mean, median, and mode are measures of tendency of a collection of data. Okay, so mean, you're going to add all the numbers, then divide by the number of numbers, which we'll go over. Median is put the numbers in order and then find the middle number. Mode is the number that occurs most often. There can be 0 or more modes. If there's 0, you're going to put none. You're going to put the word none down if there's 0, none. Range is subtract the biggest number, highest number to the lowest number. All right, so let's try it. So I'm going to find the mean. So first of all, you are going to put down these numbers. You do not need to put the commas. You could just go right to, when you do your homework, you can put them in order from smallest to biggest, and amazingly, on A, they are smallest to biggest already. So what you could do is you could just add them, put a plus sign between them, and divide by how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6. So then you would add them all up. Okay, so I would add them all up, and you got 296, and you still have divided by 6. And then you're going to get a number that looks like this, 48.66666. So it's a repeating decimal of 6. So I'm going to make it go to the 100th at first. But it says round to the nearest tenth. So if I look, this is what I'm rounding to. So since you look at the second number, if it's 5 or above, you round up. So it would be 48.7. Median, you are looking at the numbers. They're already in order with A. So you're going to try to find the middle. So 40 and 59 can go away. They're my outer. Then 45 and 50. What I have left over is 48 and 50. So it's 48 plus 50 divided by 2. And 48 plus 50 is 98 divided by 2, which would be 49. There's your two answers. Mode. Which one occurs the most? I have 140, 145, 148, 2 50s, and 159. Well, 50 would be your mode because it occurs the most. Range. You would do 59 minus 40 equals 19. Mean. If you decide to just put them in the order at first that the book gives you, you can do the same thing. You can add, put a plus sign, and divide by how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And add them all up. And when you add them all up, you get 17.7, and you divide by 6. And that would be 2.95. But they asked you to round it up. So I'm rounding 9 up to 10, which would make it 3.0. Median. This time you have to write it in from least to greatest, so 2.3, 2.3, 2.7, 2.9, 3.2, and 4.3. I'm going to check if I have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. And then I'm going to find my middle. Here and here, here and here. So I'm going to find my middle. So I'm going to go 2.7 plus 2.9 divided by 2. So that would be 5.6 divided by 2, which equals 2.8. Now mode. Which one occurs the most? I have 2.3 occurs twice, then 2.7. All the rest are once, so it would be 2.3. Okay, how many modes, if any, does each group have? So all you're telling me is how many modes I have. I have only 1.5 only goes once, 2 goes once, 2.25 goes once, 2. So all of them are goes once. So this one would be none or 0. Okay, then I have 8 happens twice, and 14's happened twice too. So there are this time 2 modes on that one. And then I have grape that occurs twice. Strawberry occurs 3 times, so that's bigger than grape. And is there any other 3 times? Nope, so that would be 1 time. So there's 1 mode. You might want to ask and see if they say if it does occur, which numbers also occur. You know, which ones are they? So you might say on B you would say 8 and 14, and this one you would say strawberry. Find the outlier in each group until it affects the mean. So first of all, you would add up all the numbers and divide by how many there are. So add them all up and divide by 8. Okay, and you would get 101 divided by 8. And when you divided it, it would be 12.625. So that's the first thing you do. And the second one is you're going to take out your outlier. Well, which number is farthest away from all the others? And that would be 31, so we're going to take it out. So now you're going to do 9 plus 10 plus 12 plus 13 plus 8 plus 9 plus 9 over 7, because there's 7 of them this time. And add them up and divide by 7. So you would add it up and it would be 70 over 7, and it's 10. So how did the outlier on this one affect it? It gave it a bigger mean. Alright, you would do that with B. So add them all up and divide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them. Put your plus sign. Okay, so you added it all up and you got 89.5 divided by 6, and that's 14.9. So this time you find the outlier on this one, and the outlier this time is 1. So you are going to add up all the other numbers besides 1. That's Dalton, everyone, just letting you know. And then this time you would do 17.5 plus 18 plus 19.5 plus 16 plus 17.5 divided by 5. And let's add it up and find out. Okay, so here you added it up and it's 88.5 divided by 5. And you divide it by 5. And you get 17.7. So what happens to it now is, what does the outlier do? And it makes the mean smaller. That's other 8th graders. All right. We are not going to do this situation. No worries on that. And goodbye.